Hi yogis, Sadie Nardini here. I'm the founder of Core Strength Vinyasa Yoga. Today we're just going to do a few minutes of yoga that will help you get super benefits like weight loss from the body, weight loss emotionally, weight loss mental stress, and on any level you're going to lighten up today, get toned, get lean, and let go of what no longer serves you. So let's come to the mat. Join me here and come to stand at the top of your mat. Separate your feet sit bone distance or hip joint distance. That's 2 fists between your feet if you want to give it a quick check. Now spread your toes so they look like Don King's hair down there, and then lightly plant them onto the mat. Your toes kind of play piano, they never grip, that can cramp your feet. But you're really pressing into the balls of your feet by the big toe side and the pinky toe side, and then the center of your heel. And the toes again, just nice and light. The balls of your feet by the big toe side and the pinky toe side, and then the center of your heel. And the toes again, just nice and light. Let's bend the knees here so we can use physics to our advantage. Press into the floor, let that wave you up. Bend those elbows so we can release some of that old upper back, neck, and shoulder tension that tends to grow on us all day long and even during our yoga practice when we try to do too much from that same area. Again, bend the knees, drop the hands, press down and roll up so we can activate the legs, the core, and that deep core line of muscles that is known as your deep core muscle meridian. So I'm trying to get you into the inner body today and release some of that outer body tension. Bend the knees again, take another wave, reach up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale through the nose, give a nice squeeze to the pelvic floor and higher. Now inhale, drop it down, press the feet, squeeze and lift. So if you want to be the biggest loser, I think it's a really positive thing to do, to come to your practice with a willingness to drop unnecessary weight on every level. So we do it today together. Exhale, squeeze and lift pelvic floor, lighten up the shoulders, and inhale, just exhale it out now. Hands together at the chest. Now bend the knees one last time. Roll yourself up, inhale, and on the exhale, palms come together, bend those knees and fold down. A nice flow from the core body now. We're going to press the feet down and lift those inner thighs sky high. So we want to get maybe the toes to lift so the inner arches inspire. You're going to see them lift and activate, part of your deep core line. Now lift up through those inner ankles and let the inner thighs move up and out through each sitting bone. As the feet press down, the inner thighs lift. You're going to start to charge up your legs a whole lot more. Now add to that the pelvis as you draw the pelvis in, away from the thighs, and lengthen that spine and crown in a nice wave. Pour it down, waterfall, forward bend. Try that again. Press the feet down, lift the thighs, front of the pelvis and belly, lifts in. Nice long spine and fold. This is going to heat up your core a lot, especially as you inhale, make space, and exhale, squeeze and lift from the pelvic floor and low belly up the spine. Press all that air out. Now inhale, look forward, prepare. Find that supportive wave. Front spine lifting into the body to support that low back spine. Legs will come straighter later when you're warm. For now, warm them up. On your exhale, plant the hands. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. Now let's inhale, downward facing dog. Lift the belly, nice long wave through the spine. And on your exhale, bend the knees straight back. Take a deep breath in, lift the belly, wave yourself forward to plank. So I want the front pelvis lifting and the tailbone really long. Top of your pelvis moves in and up. Front spine moves in and up. Tailbone lengthens. If that is hard for you to hold, put the knees down, but don't tank the belly. Keep it toned. Good. Inhale here. On your exhale, slowly lower 2 inches. Pull the heels and heart forward. Bend those elbows right over the wrists. Now, keep those elbows bent. Plant the pelvis down on the floor and point your toes. As you press the hands down, draw the belly, front spine and ribs into your body, and lift up through the back of your skull. Back and in and up is how we're going to move today and transform your body really quickly and mindfully. On your exhale, pour yourself back down onto your belly. You don't have to come up that high, or you can come up higher, but we're going to work from the core. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, press the hands down, draw the pelvis, low belly, and front spine in and up. Even the ribs draw in and up. And this will take you into a back bend that culminates out the crown of your head more to the back, instead of forward jutting and hurting the spine. Exhale, roll it down. Good, and toning for the arms too. Now take a deep breath, last time. Exhale, roll yourself in and up. And on the exhale, a new transition to support that low back. We don't want to tuck the toes and then crank that low back curve, not great. We want to exhale, press the hands down, lift the front of the pelvis, knees down, or take it up a notch and try this pointed plank. So the hands press down, the pelvis and front spine lifts. That's your psoas, your deep core muscle. And we're going to turn one foot and then the other, down dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the tongue. That's the top of your core muscular line. Your muscles are so interconnected. Creepy and awesome all at the same time. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, stick the tongue out wide. You can make a sound if you want. Opening the jaw tension and releasing it. Good. Now inhale here. Exhale, bend knees to the right. We're going to take a twisted dog here. Breathe new space into the right side waist and rib cage. Deep breath in here. And on the exhale, straighten your legs here into side plank. Put the left knee and shin down if needed. Otherwise, keep those feet down, press the hand down, and roll your right arm open to the sky. Great way to whittle your middle here. Let's inhale. Exhale, plant the strong hands down. Down dog, bend the knees. Inhale, forward plank pose, just one breath. Exhale back, wave it back to dog. Inhale here, and on the exhale, bend your knees to the left. So we're going to take that dog twist to the left and really spin the knees. Shoulders stay forward. I want you to stretch somewhere along that left side. More space for breath, more oxygen, more fat burning, weight loss, and calm. All helping you release what's stored in you that you don't want hanging around. All that junk in the trunk, bye-bye. Inhale. Some junk in the trunk is great. Exhale, knees to the right. You got to know where your balance is. Inhale, stretch the legs long and reach the right arm up. Little flow. Exhale, sit the knees to the left. Inhale, side plank. Remember, put that knee down, bottom knee if you need to. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Stretch the legs a little longer. Lift the belly and relax those shoulders more. Now inhale, stretch the right leg up. Here we go, standing sequence. Exhale, bend your elbows back a little bit to be able to use the floor and press down as you roll up through the rib cage. Inhale, reach back. So the elbows move straight back, forearms parallel, and at the last moment with the exhale, you use physics to press way down into the floor and get that corresponding lift through that rounded back and pelvis. Last time, inhale, stretch the leg, exhale, and step your right foot to the right thumb. Now you could do that whole thing on hands and knees, just wanted you to try it first. And you could pull that up and build up in time. Inhale, lift the belly here, knee is up or down, and on your exhale, roll yourself up. Rolling to tone the pelvis in, the core muscles a little bit, and the front spine. So we're not tipping forward with the pelvis and losing our balance. Now bend those elbows to continue that length all the way up, so we're not straining the upper back. On your exhale, bend the back knee, fists fired. Squeeze and lift the pelvic floor muscles strongly on your exhales. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, two. You should be building a lot of heat already. Exhale, and that exhale through the pelvis will help build more. Now on your next exhale, I want you to take the hands to your chest, look forward, and touch the left elbow to your right knee, just a light touch. Inhale, draw back up to center. Exhale, touch left elbow, right knee. Inhale, reach up and touch. Nice little tone. Now this time, inhale, and on your exhale, right forearm comes to this front leg. Lift the hips and ground the back foot down completely. Nice and natural foot there. Top arm to the sky, we're going to circle. Top arm back, down. Now when you move down, press your feet down, lift the toes. Let those inner arches lift and inner thighs lift up and out the sit bones. Pull the front of your pelvis and spine in and up, and let that, move that arm into a nice long shape. Circle, circle down. So the arm lifting comes from the floor, through the core, through the spine, and then hits the arm. Beautiful way to transform your body more than usual on this mat. Exhale. Good long hold. You're going to earn a reward now. On your exhale, plant the left hand down and spin that back heel up. Knee can come down if you want, point the toe. Otherwise, keep it lifted. Front toes turn open a little bit. Right hand on that thigh. Right thigh, and begin to spin open. Now, if you want more of an inner thigh and groin stretch, then put the back knee down and roll open onto that front pinky toe edge of the foot with the big toe side lift. And the knee can open wider. Watch that you don't drop the hips out. Keep lifting. Good. Inhale, perhaps reach the right arm up. And exhale, circle down, turn the foot forward. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Bend the knee. Tons of breath now, in and out through the nose. So we want to hear that sound of Ujjayi as you stretch the top foot over to the left. Ujjayi, victorious breath, or ocean sounding breath. You're victorious around all that stuff that you want to let go of. So we can become the masters of relaxation and release even when we have to work. That's the balance. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, plant the foot down. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift the belly, lift the ribs, and roll yourself forward plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees can come down if you need to. Elbows over wrists, lower down to the earth. Keep those shoulders lifted though. Inhale, wave up, cobra pose, or higher. And on the exhale, pointed plank, or knees down. You want to use the front of your pelvis and front spine to lift and balance that transition. Down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, stick the tongue out. Good. Here we go. We're going to inhale, lift that left leg. Bend the elbows back. Use the earth as you press and roll it through the back. Tons of core strength. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. I want to hear it, yogis. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. The only way to transformation, step that foot forward, is through discomfort. But we learn that it's not just uncomfortable, it's powerful when we use it to our advantage. So inhale, lift the belly, look forward. Exhale, roll yourself in and up, high lunge. Bend those elbows. And we're using the whole inner body and the outer body. You're doing twice the yoga right now, so keep breathing. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fists of fire, squeeze up from the pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Gotta get that sweat on, yogis. Exhale. Inhale, reach. This time, nice hands to the chest. Spin, touch, just a light touch. Right elbow to that front knee. Look down for balance. Keep the hips centered. Inhale, reach up. If you weave all over the place like a drunken sailor, that's okay. We refine that in time. And sometimes it still happens. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, spin. Now lots of breath. This is it, yogis. Inhale here. Exhale, left forearm to the left thigh. Lift the hip and ground that back foot. Top arm, circle it down. Re-press into the floor. Lift the inner thighs up and out the sit bones. Front of the pelvis draws in and up and then spin. Two more. Exhale down. From the earth, really express yourself. Last time. All right, reach, 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 reach. Doing so good. Now circle that right hand down to the floor. Lift the back heel. You put your knee down if you need to and point the toe. Let's turn the left toes to the left. Left hand to the thigh and begin to lift the pelvis up and spin the chest a little bit higher. So nice. We've done a nice long hold on these front legs, so we're going to really start to open it up now. Lift the pelvis, do not drop down. Right? We are not going totally passive right now. We're going to inhale, maybe the left arm, stretch it up. Good. Exhale, plant the front foot forward. Plant those hands down and step it back, downward dog. Inhale, lift that left leg to the sky. Open the hip. Bend the knee and stretch. There you go. So really press the fingertips down. Let that leg stretch and then slowly come back to center. Plant it, downward facing dog. Now let's inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, wave forward, plank pose. Strong fingertips. You need the heels and heart coming forward a bit so your elbows stay over the wrists and not back and not out to the side. So that's going to build you a ton more arm strength when you get into that alignment. Inhale, open up, cobra, or even press those hands and arms straighter and let the thighs brush the floor for up dog if you feel ready. And on the exhale, press the hands, lift the pelvis, up and over, pointed plank or knees down to downward facing dog. So a lot of added transitions here. It's what's really going to help you transform. Inhale, exhale through the tongue or mouth. Good. Walk the feet together behind you. Bend elbows back and knees. Exhale, you can pulse forward, press the hands down, lift up to the belly. Do that 2 more times, or as you press the hands down, maybe your belly can help you lift, and you can try a few of my Shakti kicks. So that's hands down, belly lifts up strongly, and the heels pull in toward the sit bones. If that's a lot for you, go lower. I did that 1,000 times before I got higher, so we chip away wherever we are and create a masterpiece in time. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, hop forward, even if just a little bit. Maybe a little more. All right, so wherever you are, inhale, look forward. Bend the knees a little, press the feet, and fold. Inhale, lift the pelvis, look forward in a wave, and fold a little deeper. Good, now bend the knees here. Slowly walk the feet together, and press your knees together too. So you're doing great. If you've made it this far, just a little more to go. So keep your breath moving and rededicate to your revolution inside and out. Press your feet down, lift the belly, unwind yourself. Good. Biggest loser, you're the biggest winner. Hello, that's what we really are going for. We're going to breathe in, stretch. And on the exhale, hands to the chest, left elbow touches the right knee. Twist of fire. Inhale. If it's a lot for you, stand up in between. Exhale. Right elbow to left knee. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Seat can stay low. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Detoxifying and lightening up that inner body. Exhale. Now inhale to center. And as you exhale, begin to plant the hands down in front of you. Walk the feet back until your feet are separated right under the hips. I want you to lift your heels up high. Inner arches and inner thighs activate. Again, moving through the deep core line of muscles close to your skeleton. This is meant to hold you up even more efficiently, more effectively, and with more strength. So plant those fingers wide. Bend the elbows and lift the knees. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, squeeze those knees high up on the outer arms as you can. Now we got to really press down and squeeze in. Contain your power to fly. We'll press the hands down. Hug the elbows and knees in and open the shoulders against those pressing knees. Now I want you to press the hands down and round up through your back. In time, that will make you strong enough. And as the elbows come forward and the gaze looks forward, squeeze in and up. The feet might even lift. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Look at your elbows. Are they over the wrists? Keep squeezing in and up. On the exhale, widen the feet. Turn your toes open and come into Malasana, a simple squat. I'll turn forward so you can see it a little bit better. So the toes stay nice and open here. How are the banks? All right, plant the hands together. Elbows on top of the knees. Press the knees with those elbows and just take a nice moment for yourself. You've earned this. Inhale down to the belly, relax the pelvic floor. Exhale, give a squeeze and a lift. Inhale all the way down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Here comes something nice and empowering. Exhale, and it's the second to the last pose. So good. So we're going to inhale all the way down and exhale up. Now let's interlace all the fingers except for the first fingers. This is Charlie's Angels Mudra. Know what I mean? All right, so we're going to press the hands forward like this, shoulder blades on the back. I want you to inhale here. This time on the exhale, press down. Lift your toes, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles upward, and come up halfway. Inhale down a little lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Good. Inhale, focus on your goals. Exhale. This can make you nice and fierce on and off the mat. And exhale. Turn the toes forward. Inhale, stretch up. And this time we're going to bend those knees, nice wide position. Forward bend here. So I want you to inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold. Yogis, end your practice here, or at least this sequence today, by waving side to side, maybe even interlacing your hands now, and taking a stretch, or planting the hands under your feet, elbows towards the shins, so you can unwind that wrist on each side. And when you're finished, you can take it down, nice wide knee child's pose, and release, relax, and restore. You've lightened up so much today. You've lost exactly what you want to take off, and you've gained so much more, and so much more good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Rest well. Hope to see you again. Namaste.